Hey, Jessica. Ooh, ooh. How's it going today, Miss Jessica? All right, we had to get Instagram on here. Let them come on in. Let them come on in. What we doing? We doing this. Okay. We doing this, honey. All right. It is Monday. Okay. It is Monday. Okay. And what do we do on Mondays, Pinky? Hey, honey. What do we do on Mondays, Pinky? Okay. Got my mullein tea today because I don't get to just really hacking and all that right there till I get up on here. You doing good? I am. Today just been one of those days though. It's been a slow moving day. Okay. Hey, Louisa. Hey, y'all. It's a little itch right there. Hey, Nubian. It's a little itch right there. All right. So let's get into it. All right. We had fun the other day. The videos are have been broken up and are releasing on the channel for each individual sign, just in case people didn't get the notification for the other ones. Okay. Now let's see here, honey. Let's gather ourselves here today. Let's get the housewives out. Okay. How y'all doing? All right. Fresno, California. Hey, Tiffany. Peace and blessings to you. I ain't seen you in a long time. I remember your last name. That's the only thing about Facebook. That's the difference between Facebook and Instagram. All right. I had to learn the hard way a long time ago. Um, just go ahead and do it the right way, baby. Because with Facebook, they refuse to let you back in your account. These companies so big that they just got general help, general administrative assistance, general is general. So if your ass get locked out because somebody reported my Facebook page, I had a Facebook group before I even started YouTube, and I had a Facebook group doing psychic readings. And the person that was like, you need to, she had did a reading for me. She was like, you need to do this, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, might as well go for it. It ain't no big deal. Honey, she got, that's why you can't be in business. It's not really business, but you can't really be in a space where you are doing something right, and then you have somebody on the side of you that does the same thing, even though she was pushing me to do it. But then she started to see how people were reacting to me because I was still fresh faced with doing reads online, right? Instead of just like in certain spaces, I was in other people's groups and doing private readings and stuff like that. So she was like, why don't you just make your own group or whatever? So I made the group, right? And I was like, well, will you help me? My naive ass, friendly Johnson, okay? Because she was well versed in the thing apparently. So that was a learning experience in itself. So we continued to do the reads, and then she began to see. It was like when I would say stuff, do reads and stuff like that. That's when I used to do 3 card spreads, and I would do reads for all these people. The group was getting bigger and bigger, baby. I did not know that she was like that, because she reported my motherfucking page, and I couldn't get it back. And so that's when I learned that Facebook is a whole other level of the game, right? So you got to have all your ducks in a row because you just never know, especially if you're doing business. And so she reported my page, and I'm like, it didn't make sense to me. She was like, yo, guides are saying this, that, and the others. Like, she supported me until she supported me until shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. That didn't make sense to me. So that also taught me that you got to be careful, even though I still did stuff over the years, right? Because I still felt like it's a communal. That's what how I'm looking at it. Hey, Casey, thank you for coming. I'm looking at it like it's a communal, right? So I'm still not giving up my faith or hope on people, and it happened all over again. But it was a different way, and I'm like, so the thing is, don't let nobody get close to you, basically, because you just never like it's crazy. And I know people be like, and did Jessica, I know people be like, we're all light workers and this, that, and the other. Well, it's sometimes people, you would think that they accept certain stuff because I don't compete with nobody. I still don't compete with myself. Y'all know I'm hard on myself. But so it was like, damn, that's crazy. So it was crazy. And I was like, damn, I lost all those people because at that time I didn't have a lot of stuff together. It was a learning process. That taught me a lot. But that's what taught me that Facebook is a whole other level of the game because I didn't even know that part. I had to set the group up, did all of the what this group about and the hours of operation, the business side of it, but not apparently wasn't as business as it should have been. But I learned every time I get kicked down, I learn. Every time I get played, I learn from it. So it was crazy though. I'm like, cause on Facebook they show you who reported your shit, right? I was like, what? I was like, man, that's crazy. Because she even got in the group and started saying stuff like, you can't believe everything that readers say. I was like, oh my God, I already got that in the pinned comment. Like when people do that, like they try to, that is crazy to me. It's crazy. It's just crazy the way that people operate when it comes to helping people. Like I thought we all were helping people. I guess we don't help people the same or something, or maybe because on this journey we still have to work through stuff too, right? That's on anybody. You continue to live, experience, and grow. We will continue to learn and grow and help each other or help ourselves. You can't, it's only so much helping that you can do if you're not continuously growing and helping yourself and surrendering to your process and, submitting to the divine where you need to and how you need to, and not trying to be so much as, because that just come with. It was interesting, but it was a learning process overall. That's true, passport. And ain't that crazy? And I talked about that. That's probably why them people on me like that. Oh, you think you're saying something? You talking about people against me? I scheduled a post on YouTube about it. I don't care. I'm gonna leave it alone after that though. But all my life I done had to fight. Like, damn, just leave me alone. God damn. You know what I mean? But what it does is I just ask for grace on a regular basis because it's not that no weapon will form. It's just that it shouldn't be able to prosper. So whatever they think however people come up against us, however they feel like they are prospering, that's up to them. Like even when you are younger, you learn that people will backbite you and say certain things because they want credit in some type of way. They'll come in like it's often I just sit back and laugh and just continue to move forward because oftentimes people will try to outdo me or try to add to what I'm saying. It's like the takeover spirit, and I know it when I see it. It comes from a certain energy realm, and so when the spirit, the takeover spirit come through, I just politely calm the environment. And I was teaching that as well. What I taught them on stagnant house to sacred home was a part of that when I was talking about the dining room. But this also goes in other areas of the life because this is a house, right? So when people have that takeover spirit and they come in trying to correct me or add to what I'm saying. Back in years ago, on the channel, you would see me tell people, baby, go, have you made your own channel? Be real kind about it. Have you made your own channel? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people don't realize that they doing it. They don't realize. I mean, they probably know, but they probably don't care because of that cult like thing. People want, when you have a gift or something to offer that is valid by the divine, people will come. You don't have to do certain things for people to come. They will be attracted to your gift. You got something of value to offer them. They will not be attracted, and over, when people do get in that space, which that's their life, it's a polarity. You do have people that reign for long times with that polarity when it comes to wanting people to be up under them, wanting to lord over people, wanting to be of authority over other people. I want to be your mama. I want to be your daddy. Right? I don't. I have a mothering spirit. I really do. And I do, come down hard on y'all, going out there. But it's not for me to try to control people. So when I did the cult thing, because somebody just said that a moment ago, like people don't want community, they want a cult. A communal a communal to me is everybody know their position, everybody doing what they supposed to do. It's community, it's a fellowship, right? It's a covenant with the divine, not one another. It's it's synergy amongst one another, but at the end of the day, you're doing what you are gifted to do in the community. So when it comes to cults, and I talked about this because for some reason I got hit real hard, y'all, not gonna lie. I don't talk about a lot of the spiritual attacks I've had to endure, but I got hit hard. Anytime I get hard, I know we discussed it before. Anytime I get hard, it pushed me closer to my purpose. It pushed me closer to the divine, right? So I got hit hard one time and I got to just like, look, stay away from cults. I gave them all types of information. I didn't know I was giving the cult the information. You got to remember, I got hit so hard where they put so many dark people around me, and I'm still seeing the light at the end of the tunnel based on what I came here to do regardless, right? I may be able to save one of them from the cult. You just never know, right? So when it comes to cults and the way that they hit on the calendar just like the big dogs, right? They play with the calendar just like the big dogs, right? And so I had got really, really strong with my connection. And it's just like, you got to tell them to get out of the cult. You got to tell them what a cult is. You got to explain to them how this works. You got to show them the calendar. You got to show them, why it's important to be a leader. Why is it important to be in your own authority so you are not easily misled? I'm not trying to mislead you. I tell you all the time to make sure that you trust what it is that you getting over everything. Make sure that you connect with your star player, because I wouldn't want any karmic reward, neither here nor there. My blessings gonna come. You know what I mean? Mine gonna come, right? Now, when it come down to just, doing things in a way where you want authority over, that's a huge responsibility, not only in the physical, but also the spiritual. That's a huge responsibility to be lording over all them people like that. And not even, like if that's why, when I was young, I wanted to preach. I ain't gonna even hold you. I told y'all this before. But I know my cuss words is bad. And I also know that I'm not good at trying to read something all the way through and be able, because with that, you got to be able to talk about what part of the scripture this come from, right? So I knew I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not good at citing like that because a lot of my information is vast, and I probably wouldn't be able to go right there up in there like that because the information is not just from. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to be under that type of restriction. So the information is very vast, right? And it's meant for me to get out in the street. This is what I consider getting out in the street with my people. The Bay Area in here. Hey, Shayna. This is the equivalent of me getting out in the street and talking to my people, right? Talking to you in layman terms and where we are, right? Creating tools for where we are and how you can get through this on a simple level. Because if I had to explain it from, the way that I see it all come together, then we'll be in here all day. And ain't no sense in explaining all that. I had to learn that too. I have been taught so much. Nobody teaches you better than life experience. That's why when you go to school for so long, you have to intern somewhere. Experience. You got to get that experience. Nothing has taught me more than life experience, though, for real. A lot of things connect. My ops teach me the best. They teach you more than anything. People that rise up against you teach you more than anything. Anybody. People who you think hurt you so bad, they really taught you something so valuable when it comes to self-love, asserting yourself, self-discipline, self-mastery, self-awareness, self-motivation. Oh, you learn a lot in life. It's something to learn all day, every day. I love you too. It's something to learn all day, every day. You hear me? So I take things with a grain of salt. I can't sit up here and say that last year I didn't almost get pushed there. You know what I'm saying? Because I said, I was like, yep, I'm finna go there. And it was like, sit your ass down. Because one thing I've learned in my life, if I go back to who I was, I will remain there. If I go back to doing things the way that I did them, I will forever do them like that. It will be hard for me to come out of that quicksand. For real. It'll be hard for me to come up out that quicksand because I know that in this day and age, I actually had a dream similar to quicksand a few weeks ago. And I was pulled up out of it because that's how it works as well. But I was pulled up out the quicksand miraculously and somebody else was replaced in the quicksand. It was not for me. It was a reminder that as long as I do not tiptoe nor yield to anything that is trying to take me down, I will be okay. It's going to be a process all day, every day. It's going to be a process all day, every day. Ain't a day go by that, I'm talking about it's 24 hours in a day, ain't it? You got a million thoughts that will run through your head every given day. Which one will attach to you? Which one will you allow to be a part of your day as well as the days to follow? You must be very careful with your mind. Be very careful with your body. Be very careful with your spirit. Now look here. I never forget where I came from in the process that I went through. So that's why I do not try to tell y'all what y'all ass need to be doing and how y'all need to be doing. I'm just here to provide a little information to you. Right? Because just last year I was acting up. And just the year before that, ain't no telling where we was going with it. And the year before that, hey, Charles was in the building, bitch. Okay. That was a cuss word. Now, at the end of the day, we all have a process. We all have things to go through. Let me tell you right now, the best thing that you can do for yourself is to go ahead and forgive yourself for everything that you have gone through, everything that you may have done that was not in alignment with the highest order of your assignment. We do have all levels of our assignment. They all combine, if you ask me. But at the end of the day, go ahead and release that regret. Release that remorse. Any grudges, any bitterness, anything that you holding on to, you're going to have to let that go. And it's not going to be like, oh, I let it go. It's that you're going to have to be in alignment with letting it go as your days continue to go through, as you continue to move through your life, as you continue to just be you and shine the brightest light that you can, even on the days when you don't feel like getting out the bed, even on the days when you feel like ain't nothing out here for you, you feel like giving up. How you going to give up when you got breath in your lungs? How you going to give up when you got children to feed? How you going to give up when you got a job to do? You got a job to get to. Whether it be the work that you have been given to do here with us, or the work that you are doing under the guise of someone else, but you are getting paid. Whatever work it is, have integrity in it. You live and you learn. We learn so much. We learn so much in this life that we are living. We learn so much on this path that we are given. When you go ahead and wake up to the fact that you need to be okay with being okay. You need to be okay with where you are and know that you can go further because you have come so far. You got to really think about that. Again, go back to your resume. You need to keep your resume on your refrigerator. Keep your resume and your accolades on your refrigerator. You can even do a triumph, the victory list. The things that you have gone through in your life that you made it out of. Sometimes y'all need to be reminded because something may happen right here in this moment. Something may happen right here in this moment for you and you forget all the stuff you went through and now you want to quit. Now you want to give up. Now you losing hope. Child, please. My purpose has been tested and it won't stop being tested, but I just continue to ask for grace. I continue to ask for grace in this worldly place. I'm not going to lie to you. I am very spiritual. Yes, I am. And every day I become more spiritual as well. Okay, I done had a lot of fun, though. I ain't going to even hold you. All right? Done had some fun. Thank you. Somebody play a piano and a guitar. I mean, not this ain't no guitar. This is a violin. Play a guitar and a violin. Play a guitar and a violin. Ain't no way. Mm, mm, mm. You got to think about certain things that you were pulled out of that could have been disastrous, that could have took you out. You got to think about the things that happened in your life that could have been the last thing that happened in your life. You got to think about the choices that you made that could have took you another place if you would have made another choice. The first choice that came to you that you thought was your good instinct because you wasn't in tune with in alignment with your assignment or connected to your star player in the right way. You got to think about this sometimes. We have come such a long way in this life, honey, and we got so much more to do, so much more to just become. Yes, this is a good Monday, honey. This is a good Monday right here, baby. Baby, this is one of them good Mondays. You hear me? This one of them good Mondays. You hear me? You're going to have to say thank you all throughout the day. Thank you. Thank you. You're going to have to. Baby, hold on to that as long as you can because it's so easy for you to go back into a space or move into a space, right? A haunted space, a shadowy space, right? We don't deny that space, right? All right, so let's get into it. I'm lulueyelove, practitioner of intuitive consulting and coaching. Everything that I do is brought to you by Ashe Tools for Intuitives. This is the 90-day journey to mindfulness. And y'all are continuing to purchase that 90-day journey to mindfulness. I am in deep gratitude. Thank you. All right. And you can get it on Amazon, anywhere that you are. On the houseofoshun.com, you can get it only in the U.S., okay? Because somebody ordered from Australia. I had to return their money, okay? It costs $44 to see in that journal. Baby, let me just draw it and send it regular mail, okay? Because $40 to send the journal, it don't make it make sense. All right. Now then. So how this works is, we're going to tell a story. We're going to put these up because we already are in that space. So we're going to chill on that space, the angel oracles, and let's see what it is that my people need to hear. Not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. You may hear one small thing that resonates with your spirit. You may hear something that somebody else needs to hear. Share the video. Share the post, okay? Share the live, all right? I am grateful. I be in a space of gratitude more than not. Anytime I wake up and do a little shake. I do a little shake and a little smile and a little twinkle toes in preparation for the day. All right? No 2 days are the same. But these last couple of weeks, that's what I've been doing. A little wake and shake, a little twinkle toes. Okay? Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. We're going to get this thing moving and we're going to get it grooving even when it's hurting. All right, let's get into it. What do you have for these beautiful people, honey? Walk your own journey. It is essential to stay on your own path. See that, Facebook? See that, honey? Explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is who? Be you. The only thing that's holding you back is you. So let's put these as the crowning cards here before we get into this read, honey. All right. For number 44 and number 30 at the gate. All right. It is essential to stay in your own path because what you are built to do will last. Do you understand? I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. I was telling a friend of mine too, real quick. I was telling a friend of mine that because even with the hacking and stuff like that, like real quick, I know y'all tired of hearing it, but it, they just won't stop. And I'm going to stop bringing it up, but it also reflects. So let me tell you how it reflects. So even with the hacking stuff that was going on, right? It reverted me back to my childhood. I'm going to tell you how. That's why whatever going on, I face whatever. I'm going to have to. I have no choice. All right, it's character building, and if you ain't got no good character and you ain't strong in what it is that you stand on, then what are you doing? Okay, if you can't go to Buenos Noches, where can you go? So I remember when I was really young and I was at the funeral home because my mama and my uncle worked at the funeral home, right? And I remember, I think I told y'all a piece of this story, but I remember going to the restroom and I just felt like somebody was watching me. Like, oh, it just feel weird. And there was a lady in there in a pink outfit. I'll never forget that lady. She had on a pink tutu-like dress. It wasn't a tutu, like a quinceanera or something. I don't know what you call the lacy thing. It was pink and white. She had a little bangs on. It was a cute little wig. Had her diamonds on. She looked real pretty. Makeup all pretty. So I was like, ooh, I feel like something watching me. I was real young. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, I feel like somebody watching me. She said, oh, hell. She said, they always watching. They always around you. Them ain't the ones you got to worry about. It's the living, right? So then it goes into the hack. And they hacked my computer. They hacked everything. My phone. They hacked everything, right? So that goes into the land of the living, the land of the dead. Okay? If you got to remember that you are being watched all the time anyway. So whatever you do that you consider in private, it should match what you do in public, right? That's character, integrity, what have you. I believe it's character building. Like, there's nothing really private. So it was like, okay, y'all hacking. What are y'all looking for? Because I ain't got nothing going on. Maybe if they had came around, well, they probably had been around at that time. But I was telling y'all anyway about the situation with Charles. So maybe they were coming around at that time. I don't even know. But I knew coming into this, see, that's the thing. You got to pay attention to everything you're about to do and get as much information as you can before you do it. And then you do it. Right? How my stream disconnected? Oh, let me see. So before I even start getting on line, showing my face and all that, I was already in a space where it wasn't a whole lot that you're going to find on me no way, because I had already started cleaning up my life years before that. I had already just sat there in the middle of nowhere, just sat in that jail. I just sat in that jail. So whatever you bring up, I'm going to be all right with it, but I'm also going to discuss it. And the problem in today's society, people want to bring up stuff before you can bring it up, because they rather, again, that goes with credit, right? So I'm telling y'all that to tell you this. Be okay with whatever it is that you done went through and how you done went through it. Be okay with anything that you got going on that you, if you feel like. I wouldn't feel like it if I was y'all. What is it? What is it? What is it? Huh? All right? So I ain't tripped out. Right? So when it comes to you walking your own journey, it's essential for you to stay on your path. You're going to have to be okay with being okay. You're going to have to be okay with everything that you have gone through and what you plan to go through and where you are right now. When it comes to you walking your own journey, you got to remember that everybody can't go. When it comes to you walking your own journey, everybody may not get it at first. Because if any of y'all are in a space where y'all doing stuff for validity of other people, you need other people to say it's okay for you to be who the fuck you are. I need you to come on and sit down with me. I'm going to put you in the cellar. You going down in the cellar. Because in order for you to be full of, to really stand on your 10 about your greatness and be okay with where you are, in order for you to go as far as you need to and as far as God has already planned for you to go, you're going to have to be okay with people not liking you. You're going to have to be okay with opposition. You're going to have to be okay with being by yourself sometimes, because sometimes you got to be by yourself so that you can get all of the information. Sometimes other people can cloud your judgment. Other people and their plans. You become part of other people and their plans. What is the plan that is divinely directed, orchestrated for you? Chad. Don't get me up in there today, all right? Because it's too easy for, and I know that this might fall. I just want whoever is here that has ears to hear and eyes to see, all right? What they need to hear and what they need to see, all right? You got people that's going to take it, people that's just going to be like, yeah. Because it's not easy work. Especially if you have been all your life the one that has helped a lot of people and did this, that, and the other. It's not going to be easy for you to really stand on your 10. Been there, done that, got a couple t-shirts. But you're going to have to do it. And you're going to have to pull in that self-love and that confidence as well. Pull it in. Pull it in. Because going against the grain is not an easy thing. All right? So let's get into it. Explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. When you go on your own journey, on your own path, you will be quite all right. It's a lot of white light and crown chakras interject. All right. So let's get into the story of what may be going on. What is this explore, love, create for my beautiful people, honey? The Tower. Something big happened. Chaos, conflict, sudden crisis, or misery. Here, grief over a broken relationship. All aspects of your life are open to disaster. Take action. Trouble will end only after you get rid of something or someone. Later, you will realize that changes are the best. That's what the card said. And I don't usually read the card, but that's what it said. Tower card. Whatever was holding you back, it had to be ripped from you. It had to be torn from you. It had to be pulled from you. You had to piss it out. Look at this. Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Balance. Someone may be coming in to communicate something with you about bringing balance into your life, restoring balance, as well as helping you with something here. If you haven't been able to make some kind of payments, or if you haven't been able to get something done, it's going to get done. Hello. That's right, Monica. Monica's plan, not theirs. Poop. All right. Judgment and the Queen of Wands. Whatever is about to happen, you're going to have to be confident in the decisions that you are making. Be very much so confident in whatever legal agreements or legal ramifications or what have you that may be at the forefront of whatever this is that is going on. Because it's very important that you remember, when you ain't feeling good, make yourself look good until you can get your inner beauty to match the outside. Okay? Smile at yourself. Smile at the wall. Smile at this plant and the lights. Well, thank you for the lights. Thank you for that plant. I'm happy to be here today. I'm happy to be here today. Something. Because with this Queen of Wands, it's really telling me right here that you need to be very practical with the way that you do things. Bring it on down to earth, baby. Bring it on down to earth. Some of you may be finding a new career, or there's a shift in your assignment. One day we'll talk about the shifts and assignments, all right? But sometimes there's a shift. That's why I tell y'all everything is already connected. If you want to know what your purpose is, what your plan is, why don't you go to the divine? That's the best answer that you can get. The best information comes from the divine, the alive consciousness, your spirit guide, your spirit team, your ancestors. Them the best ones, as long as you connecting on a high level. Because at the end of the day, right, this is faulty wiring. You got faulty wiring. So you want to connect to something that does not have faulty wiring. But you got to make sure that your connection isn't faulty. Hello, test the spirit. Use your discernment. Something is being resolved here. This is whatever has been happening or going on, guess what the angels are doing? Coming together. It's a coming together. All right? This may have something to do with wherever you have been, you are now feeling this now. You made some type of choice, or you see how the change works when it comes to you not allowing yourself to be held back, making a choice to get up on your feet, off your ass, on your feet. Six of Pentacles. Here, maybe someone under the age of 40, but it doesn't have to be. But there's some type of communication coming in. I don't think this is romantic. This is a air sign. This is logic. Ace of Pentacles. Bringing you something. Someone may be bringing you something to help to soften the blow about other things. This may even be that a project that you are working on is going to prosper and go. There's a lot of communication. A lot of this Eight of Wands energy has a lot to do with messages coming in, information coming in. Some of y'all may have had some sleepless nights. Please don't do it. If you've had sleepless nights and you can't find a way to go ahead and calm your spirit, maybe you need to calm the spirits in your place. Maybe you need to figure out what it is that is keeping you up, unless it's part of your ascension process. Now that does happen. That means that you need to be up doing something. So get up and clean up, work on something, do a puzzle, do something that utilizes that brain power, that crown energy, and above that. Because with this Nine of Swords, usually that can be depression, rehashing old things, grief, nightmares, lucid dreams that's kind of fucking you up right there a little bit, like what was it? But I really feel like this is heightened mental activity. So what will you do with that? If you are utilizing your heightened mental activity to worry about what Anthony and the mixtape doing, I need you to, reconfigure your database. Okay, go ahead and wipe some of that stuff out. Get your little antivirus up in there and wipe it out a little bit. Get it cleared out. for me, I would really appreciate it, because you got some things coming through, up and through here. What it is that you give your attention to will begin to grow. It will begin to breed and breed other little things and nuances that you really don't need to give your attention to. Not at this time, because this is looking good. Once you find yourself coming out of a hole, once you find yourself coming out of a situation, coming out of a way of being, coming out of a way of doing, coming out of a way of living, coming out of a cycle, don't dwell within the cycle. All right, you're going to need some of that information pertaining to the cycle, but when they give you all this new, okay, some of you been waiting on. Some of y'all are giving birth to something. Maybe you had a miscarriage, bless your heart. Someone may have had a miscarriage in the past and now they're getting pregnant again or about to have a baby. It's some love in here, so let's slow down, because now we moving into the love. All right, because we got cups. We got cups and people. Hello. Cups and people. All right, so this is transformative. Once you make it out of this transformative process and get back in your creative bag, get back in this space of growth development, right? Creativity, growth development, a lot of heightened root, sacral, solar, heart chakra, everything is in alignment. Get outside. Some of you haven't been outside in a while. Somebody. This has a lot to do with self-examination. Right? Self-examination, self-exploring, but it also may be self-realization that comes out of this transformative energy here. Wildflowers. What are them things called? Make a wish. Right? What are those things called? Dandelions. The little things that you bloom. Whatever. So, here go to love. Somebody wanna make an offer to take the relationship to the next level. Somebody wanna go to the next level. All right? Maybe a new love affair or something like that. See, that's what y'all like to hear about. But y'all don't want to hear where your ass fucking up at. But you want to hear about Anthony coming back. So Anthony coming back. Anthony want to do something special for you. Maybe apologize about something because they were really passionate. Maybe it was an argument that you need to, y'all need to, figure it out. All right. Whoever y'all dealing with is intuitive, but they also may be very close to their mother. They either close to them. Now, it can go either way. They either close to their mother or they got mama issues. It's y'all life. Okay. Again, I don't know your life. I don't know it. All right. Sure. This may be someone who has mama issues. King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Wanted to communicate with you about something here. Something that they saw. They may be asking you for some type of advice. This is how they apologize. All right. Be mindful of people who try to woo to apologize, but don't apologize. Like they don't actually say it and have some action behind it. Maybe someone is coming in to apologize in a way that they feel like this will make everything okay based on how they pick up what you like and what you want to do and, whatever. That's why you can't, that goes back to people who try to finesse other people based on what they see online. You know what I mean? The Hierophant and the Magician. All right, Nine of Swords and the Magician. There needs to be some type of clarity on what it is that you want to manifest, what it is that you want to move forward in this new life cycle, this new era, this new epoch of you. Okay, go ahead and make a diary. Insert a diary. What do you call it? Page. Okay, just make a page that says the epoch of. Okay, Monica, the epoch of in this epoch of Monica. Because that magician energy is very strong. So maybe y'all are entering a manifestation vortex. But overall, using your resources wisely is going to be important in this next life cycle, honey. Because you got all of the resources that you need. You have the intuition along with the logic and intelligence there. You also have the sense of childlike curiosity. Your cup is full. You're remembering how to fill your cup. You have, financial resources. Maybe you have the go. Maybe your legs are stronger than what they were. Your back, whatever it is that you need to lift. Okay. So all of the, all of the elements are at your fingertips when it comes to what it is that you have come here to do. Okay. Now then, with this Page of Cups and this Two of Cups, I also feel as though someone may be asking for forgiveness that you used to work with here. Or this person wanting to come in and have a new beginning with you, a fresh start with you. The Chariot and the Page of Wands is here. This may be someone who sees you as the Page of Wands. It's just, it's... Okay, I'm just going to put it right there. I'm not going into all of that today. Maybe we'll act up tomorrow. I'm not feeling like it today. Because with this Page of Wands and this Chariot, someone isn't going to take no for an answer. This could easily be that, this is a test of your willpower, your discipline, how you moving out here, how you do things overall. Because I'm seeing here where y'all may have a number of people who are coming in, but maybe they are not on your maturity level. Because I see y'all as the Queen of Wands. Could be the King or the Queen of Wands. But you got these pages. Ain't no grown woman or no other grown man came out. Pages came out. So someone is facing you. Whatever this is, they are facing you. They are communicating with you here. You got two forms of communication. It could be by one person, but overall, you are in this Chariot. And it's like, who riding with you? Okay? They want you to be very confident and determined here. Oh, that's what I had something I wanted to get on here and say about that, about victim versus victory. Victim versus victoriously. Right? And this Chariot card has a lot to do with that Chariot of Ascension. Look at that. Ace of Wands, communication that you've been waiting on, that is going to move you into a space of progress or have you to move forward with things, is coming through as well. Y'all may have a lot of communicating going on, a lot of communications going on, a lot of appointments to hit, a lot of deadlines. Like, there's a lot going on for some of y'all. Okay. Someone may be very enthusiastic about, communicating with you, wanting to see things grow with you. So you got maybe two people here. You got one person that you like, the other person that you kind of like or whatever, but they may like you a little more. I would advise it, especially for the girls. But we can't give out all the secrets on here. Now then. All right. The polarity overall, you really balanced out something here. Okay. When it comes to these Sphinx, Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Y'all about to get some type of intuitive insight about your path and where you are on your path and what's working and what is not. You may get some type of spiritual teachers that come through as well. All right. Certain ascended masters or guides that are coming through in this space for you as well. Somebody want to go dancing. Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Out of the communication that is coming in to you, you're going to have to be very much so mindful, very much so connected, very much. Don't let the sun set on saying yes or no at this time. Not making quick decisions, but overall just knowing what, it's the absolute, I won't be able to do it. It's the absolute, I'm not getting back to you on that. This is going to be important with this Seven of Cups. You won't have to just go ahead and let people know, because you are ending a cycle, and there's certain people can't even go with you to this next motherfucking level. What? The way that you used to think about things and being decisive possibly, or giving people all these chances to wait for communication and all that. Child, please. Who doing that? Child, please. Been there, done that, got a couple t-shirts, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself and don't do that to nobody else. Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't do it to them either. If you think about it, whether it's love or whatever it is. It could be, business. I don't know what it is. But at the end of the day, you got to think about it. You're doing it to yourself as well as them when it comes to resting upon your laurels, when it comes to just being definite about, yeah, this going to be a yes or a no. Because you got to remember, people are getting in touch with you to see if they still got access to you, so that they'll know that okay, whenever I'm ready to switch on back over there, I'll be able to come up. No, that's not how this works. So do them a favor and let them know access denied. Okay? So you ain't got to do that whole block thing when you find another job, or when you find whatever it is. If you got to send somebody a letter of thank you for, what is it called? A letter of, not recommendation, but thanking a job for the offer that they are sending you. Clean it up, clear it out. I won't be able to accept that. That ain't in my, I fucked up by even applying. Okay? Whatever it is they are considering you for. Let them know that they cannot consider you for that. Hello. All right. So you got the Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So this is successful partnership or relationship or partner. We're going to say partnership. Okay. Because some of y'all want a life partner, not no marriage. Some of y'all don't want none of that. Y'all just want some people that's going to help your ass with what you got going on. I'm one of them. Okay. When it comes to just people. The relationship thing, yeah, well, no. Because I don't know. I ain't met nobody that believe in God. People can say they believe in God all day long. You can tell me that you believe in God. Do you have a relationship? I don't need to know what your relationship is. I just need to know it's for sure. Okay. So that's not my deal. I'm not going to play with it or deal with it. Not the way that my life set up. I ain't going to be able to do it. Now, the rest of y'all have fun for me. And make sure if y'all out there turning up, do a little libation, for me. Pour out a little liquor for me. If you're smoking blunts out there, you ain't finished with the Zaza, whatever it's called, you young folks. Fire it up for me too. Just be like, this is for Lulu. I'll be like, I appreciate you in the astral. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. Used to be fun. My goodness. It is what it is, ain't it? I appreciate you. Fire it up for me. Thank you. I don't have a little drink for me, because then when you get over here with me, then you're going to be like, Lulu, that I don't do that no more, but I did look out for you that one. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now then, so I'm seeing here that many of you may even be business owners, business women, or you just have built a lot on your own. They want you to be very mindful of who it is that you trust that is coming in at this time. There may be a number of options that are available to you, a number of people coming your way, a number of different types of information coming your way. And we in pre-shadow. So Mercury, I know Mercury is one of my favorites, okay? Y'all know the vibe. We've been doing this for years. D&D. Well, it used to be airplane mode. So I finally got in Club iPhone with y'all for whatever that's worth. Okay. iPhones are hackable. Found it out. Okay. So I don't know how to do it, but I found out that they are. So yeah, D&D. Mercury retrograde. Because I'm not finna waste no time. I'm not finna waste your time. Acting like I'm interested, or acting like you got to, we fucking around, or acting like it might be a little, it ain't nothing. I don't feel nothing. Okay. So with this Nine of Pentacles and this Three of Wands, you have a lot of dreams that are about to be realized. What does it mean for you to be whole, separate, and unique? What does it mean for you to be in a space? Because this Nine of Pentacles, and thank you for saying hermit mode, Gerald. Because that Nine of Pentacles could easily be a Virgo energy, or that you are in that Virgo mode where you're analyzing everything, counting, checks and balances. Okay. Your leadership skills are coming into play as well. Again, we had a whole to do about why y'all are leaders in your own right. Right? It's not for you to lord over other people, but you have dominion over the creepy crawlers. Luke 10:19. Now, y'all do know that it's one of my favorite Bible verses, because I don't know a whole lot of Bible verses. Okay. But that's one of my favorites. You want to see somebody mean you well? Put that over your door. When they come in, they ain't going to know why. Yeah. All right. Victory is assured. Look at that. See, ain't nothing but good stuff coming out for you today. The Star card and the Six of Wands. So whatever it is that is coming towards you, coming to you, plans being fulfilled, things are happening in a way that you would not be imagine. When I see this right here, when I see this right here, because of, it's some miraculous things that do happen. I don't know what to tell y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Miraculous things happen all day, every day. It just be a wonder. Okay. And when I see this like this with the Star card and this Six of Wands, this is you being in serenity, being in a space of satisfaction. You even being in a space where you are ready for whatever. A lot of what you have given out is coming back to you in a different type of way. How? We don't know. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 7 stars. 1, 2, 3. That's an 8-point star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An 8-point star. I know about the 7 point and the 5, but that's neither here nor there. So it's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, somebody getting crowned. Somebody getting crowned. All right. Your ancestors are celebrating right here. A number of people that you grew up with, or that you have grown to appreciate, or they have grown to appreciate you, or celebrating you. I get that from them wands. They showing wands. You got your wand on your horse. They got they ones where they are willing to, fight for you, fight with you. This is people walking along the journey with you. Your willpower. He got on a little yellow outfit under there. He think I can't see it. Oh, I see it, sir. Your willpower, your determination, crown. Now that look like a Christmas wreath. Maybe it's something started in December, but this is a wreath. He has a victory wreath around his head. Somebody only think with their heart. So whoever y'all are, y'all some good people. I fucks with you. All right. 10 of Wands to the 10 of Cups. You don't have to worry about that no more. You're going to have to find joy and serenity in that in which you give your attention to daily. Connect. Like a Rolex necklace. They still ain't made now, but bitch, you best believe they make one, I'm getting one. Even if I got to live in a box outside, because I said they going to make a Rolex necklace, and I'm going to get one. Hello. All right, this is victory. Someone even made it out of a certain situation when it comes to being hurt. Here, there may have been some type of domestic violence. Where is this coming from? Let's look into it, chat. If you've been in any type of domestic violence situation because your love is stronger than for the other person more than yourself, you love somebody more than you love yourself. If somebody ever tell you something like this, if somebody ever tell you that they love you more than they love themselves, be very much so cautious. If they tell you, I don't know what I'd do without you, check out the body language. Check out the nose breath. Is it a little sweat coming out? Did the eyebrows go in? Check them out now. Because there's a healthy way of saying that. And there's a very much so unhealthy way. I don't know who this is. This is domestic violence. This has something to do with someone being pulled. I don't know if it was ICU. What is that? They made it by the grace of God. Because I'm just saying her. Look here now. Even the horse looking over at me. Look at how the horse. I didn't even notice the car was like this. Look how the horse looking. The horse looking. The horse like, I can't believe it either. They can't believe that something happened. Look at this. Somebody going to the judge, right? But overall, this may be court. This may even be that some of you are increasing your knowledge, increasing your personal growth by studying, learning something here, going back to school, something about teamwork. Some of you may be getting another job, waiting to hear from a job. But also, you may be in a space where you are commanding respect from yourself as well as others. Because you can't command what you ain't got. Shit, what the hell? Now then, King of Wands, we got us a king. It's a king. I don't know how I put that outline on today. We got us a king. Finally, one of these people going to show and prove. So back to that part of the story. Because I don't know where that domestic violence was going, okay? Someone that may live in a different country, they may have a different background, different beliefs with that world card. They may be, work for the judicial system as well. But overall, this is someone that's very fair. They've been through a lot. This may be someone who is very jaded in a position. With this justice card, someone wants to do the right thing. Okay? So we finally got us king come up and through here. Y'all happy or we? Okay? Oh, thank you, Alley Cat. Yeah, y'all got y'all a king. So, this is someone that wants to take responsibility for their own actions, right? This is someone who may be handsome. Okay, where they at? Somebody invited me to something. I got that flyer. I said, this who gonna be there? This who gonna be there? I stick to a cigar lounge. I will go and have a cigar. I'll stick to a cigar lounge. Okay? What the hell? I'm like, this was in there? Whatever. I'm still human now. I still got work to do. I'm a work in progress. That's what's in there. I ain't judging that, but I do like to, see some things that look good now. And they're looking like somebody fried some grease or something. They put some Crisco on their skin. I don't know what that was. Like, this the flyer that you sending me about what's going on? Don't do that. Trick me. Trick me into getting in there. Okay? Fool me. Like that dude told me that time. I need you to lie to me, man. Don't be honest with me. Lie to me. He say lie to me. Like, I can't do that. Thank you, Kanok. I already. All right, so let's go ahead. We got 4 minutes to shine. So with this walk your own journey, let's get into it. What is this walk your own journey? Seven of Swords. Stop lying to yourself. Stop self-sabotaging your assignment by trying to see, here's the thing. Because the way I'm looking at this card here, maybe you have a group of friends, a group of people that you are around with this Seven of Swords. Let's look at it. All right? Let's look at it. All right? I had to glue this nail back on halfway. With this Seven of Swords, it's too much conflict in this group. It's too much back and forth. It's too much he said, she said. It's too much of not talking about what we doing and just talking about what we did in this group of people. You're going to have to walk your own journey and walk your ass up out this group for a minute. You don't have to leave them all fully and what have you, but you may need to go ahead and move around right there. Because what I'm seeing is that there may be a difference in the way, like, this is the equivalent of hanging with people, and I don't like it. I don't like this part right here. It's very petty. Okay, listen. When you have people that you're going to go out with, and it's like, okay, what are we wearing? We know what the dress code for the place is, but what we wearing so we won't be, looking like we all going to different events. And it's always that one motherfucker that be like, oh, I'm going to do this. And they change up everything because they want to stand out. But they make it look like we ain't even together because they want to stand out so bad. That's what I get with this. It's only one blonde in the middle. Right? So that's where I get that from. So it could be the equivalent of that, or the way that you look at it with your critical thinking. It could easily be that you thought that you and this group of people were all on the same accord, and you realize that somebody got to get cut out the group, and y'all have to make a decision and have a group chat about it. It could be work. Okay? Shout out to the people at the chicken place. I just like going places where people respect the customers and greet the customers and tend to what they get paid for. I appreciate that. Okay? I do. All right? I just want to remind y'all that work out there. We love y'all. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with where you at. You have a huge job to do. I told y'all about when I worked at the fish place. One of the best jobs I had. People always come back to me, where is that girl? I be in there later on after I get off the bank. At the bank. What is this Seven of Swords for these beautiful people? We got 1 minute to shine, honey. Seven of Swords ain't really no bad card, though. Because it can be, people lie all damn day long. Cheat, steal, betray, kill. Just how Seven of Swords can be anything. But overall, we looking at it as something needs to be cut out so that you can get on your journey. So that's not a bad thing for you to face. Sometimes you got to hold yourself accountable as well as those people around you. In order for you to be independently you and get your 10 of cups, you're going to have to cut some people out. Maybe it's that you need to quit lying to yourself. Because sometimes you got to remember, you be having conversations with all these people, then you be drained after you talk to them when you get off the phone. And just be like, okay, why was I even on the phone that long? Maybe you lying to yourself about somebody being your friend or your close confidant, and it's revealed to you. The moon card. Something may be revealed to you on this next moon. I think we got one on the 20th. Clarify the Seven of Swords. All right, we got 30 seconds. Knight of Pentacles. Take your time on your grind. Create strategies. Pay meticulous attention to detail as well. But pay nobody no mind while you are on your grind. Have you ever, okay, real quick, we got a lawnmower. Have you ever seen somebody out there cutting that grass? They ain't paying attention to nothing but what's going on with cutting that grass. Perfect lines. You could tell when a person wasn't paying attention. It be they don't do the pattern right, and you go out there and you see grass standing up in the middle of nowhere because they wasn't paying attention. They weren't giving it their all. They wasn't paying meticulous attention to detail, making sure that they cut it all down. Go out there with that weed eater. All right, so that's kind of what you need to be on. Be on your lawnmower shit. It's going to be very important that you tend to the grass, tend to what is growing, tend to what you want to grow at this time, tend to your schedule, tend to your itinerary, tend to what's tending to you and what you plan to do when it comes to walking your own journey. Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. A message coming through that you've been waiting for. Someone wants to apologize. 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups. They may want to apologize about how they had you in some type of third-party situation. Yeah, I'm finna go. They want to apologize about having you to commingle spirits with them. Five of Swords, it was a bunch. Oh, Chad, that's just drama. Alrighty, yeah, it's time to go. Because ain't nothing but drama. Somebody apologize. Make sure that their actions match, their words match their deeds, okay? Because actions going to tell you everything. Consistency is key. If a motherfucker really fucking with themselves, they'll really be fucking with you. Ask a person when you meet them or when you talking to them, do you love yourself? Why do you love yourself? What makes you, how do I know you love yourself? Who do you have a relationship with? What are your beliefs? Get to know people. Especially before you give them some twat or some penis, okay? And that's especially for the boys in this day and age. Y'all better be careful out here. There's some wild and vicious women's out here, okay? And I did put an S on women. All right? All right. So, let's go. Let's go. All right? I'll see y'all on tomorrow. All right? Love you too. Love you too. I love y'all. Make sure that y'all share the video for Instagram. Please drop a purple heart in the comments. That's all I'm asking. Thank you, Facebook, for joining us as well. I will talk to y'all later. All right. Thank you, Kanote. All right, Monica, Jessica, Gerald, everybody that joined us today. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Oh, later. Love you too. Bye, y'all.